Friends.
I forgot to do it. I forgot to do that.
Moment of silence.
Was that an edited version of the intro? Isn't it longer than that?
It is, but like you have to be so precise with timing it, and I was not precise because
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
so did you press play and then go live? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I'll tell them to see if we can have something like queued to go along with the go live button. That'd be pretty cool. Because StreamYard didn't have that, but now we have a new
Maybe
platform.
we can.
What up, Nick? What up,
Friends.
Charlie?
Welcome
was
to
here
the
earlier.
Evil Ewok podcast, everybody.
Yeah, nothing's really changed. Alice was here in the beginning, and she's nowhere to be found.
Oh.
It's all good. It's all good in the
Is
hood.
she safe?
So this notification, right? I totally forgot to. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard seeing, your girlfriend's like, "All right, good night. I'll see you tomorrow," and I'm like, "Oh, but I'm all comfy now, and I don't really feel like getting up after that filler episode, right?" So I'm like, I'm coming over here, and we're like, "Okay, will this be another filler episode where I have to like struggle through the?
Are we gonna see
25 minutes?
Hunter and Echo delivering their chicken nuggets from Sid?
Oh, I hope so. I've been dreaming about that.
Oh, true. What is the episode title?
It is like Entombed or something.
It's called filler episode.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we made that joke so long ago. Do you remember? It was like a Bad Batch joke that we made because it was like the show of fillers, and we made a joke about it literally being a filler episode. Hold on, let me
Thanks, Charlie. I try.
Oh yeah, dude, great video. I watched it too. I'm a big fan of you now, Zach. Before I was like,
you were on the fence.
Yeah, now
Before we were just colleagues.
Now I'm like, massive fan. Okay, so today, wait, should I zoom in?
Yeah, that is tiny. Entombed. Okay, that sounds fun if you ask me.
Why is it? It's not going in.
All right, random thought. First thing that comes to mind were, I don't know how they would go from last week's episode to somehow this level of hype, but the Kenobi, all the Jedi that were like entombed in resin, embalmed, entombed. I don't know.
Oh,
I know there's different.
Oh, we're gonna go back to Camino, and we're gonna see like
Fortress Inquisitorius. I think that's what you're talking about.
Right? Think about this. We go back to didn't Crosshair have a partner on whatever on the fall of Camino, and like we never saw that partner again or something.
Didn't she die or something?
Did she? I don't remember.
It was a she.
It was one of the people in like the black clone armor, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, all I remember is him being by himself. Oh my god, I should have rewatched.
I'm rewatching Game of Thrones. Should I even know what season 2 with it? Yeah, imagine going from like the Red Wedding to a Game of Thrones filler episode where we see Tech and
oh no, we're entombed.
Oh no, run faster, or otherwise we're entombed.
God,
it's gonna. So last week I was about 60-40 on it being a filler episode. I'm like 90. I'm 95% sure it's filler this week.
No.
Yes.
No.
Do we have to theorize? Okay, let's be positive here. I'm gonna actually be positive.
Who could be entombed?
Entombed is gonna be we're gonna see. Oh, you know who was entombed at one point? Mace Windu when he fell off.
Oh God.
That is not the definition of entombed.
Yeah,
is basically a place in a tomb.
A place in a tomb,
or to be placed in a tomb, or bury or trap in or under something.
Sid's gonna send them on like a grave robbing like mission. Oh.
Or they're gonna go in like some cave and then it's gonna collapse and then
we're going to see Padme. There's just like worms crawling out of her face. We're just like, yes, we needed this.
Oh my god, nightmare fuel.
It's just a scene of Vader going to Padme's tomb. Like that's the entire episode. And we're just like, wait, what show are we watching? Here? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's not completely out of the question considering what happened in Boba Fett.
What if it's just a Mandalorian episode?
Oh god.
It's live. It's live action.
They like fucked up and put the wrong file inside.
It's the finale of season 3.
Oh, leaked. It was so funny. I typed in Bad Batch theories, and then the top theory was, will Sid betray the Bad Batch? And I'm like, dude, Zach's gonna have an aneurysm over here.
Oh my god.
Watch Sid like successfully betray them, kill all of them, and then she's the main character going forward. I would probably
No.
stop watching the show.
Or if she like like joins them officially. 'cause,
Oh
like,
god,
Oh
no.
Yeah.
no.
No.
it's gonna be like a you guys are my redemption arc, and then we're like, but we don't want you. You know, in the background, we don't like
Omega's
you.
gonna be like, we need all the help we can
like-
get.
It's like that
And then-
kid that your mom said, "Hey, let him play with you guys," and you're like, "But I don't want to
Oh.
play with him."
Yeah. Sid's gonna be like,
Oh.
what are we, some kind of Bad Batch now? And then-
Dude, Team Money, we're gonna sing you a lullaby.
Oh my god.
We're gonna do ASMR. I'm gonna eat something really
Help me
loudly into the mic,
sleep.
and that'll help you sleep.
This is not the stream to help you sleep. We're too hilarious.
Oh my god.
Last week was a precursor. Yeah, I know. That's why we were like, dude, they're so dumb. Just kill her or something. Like Jesus.
I was rewatching like some of the episode when I was editing today, and she's just like the worst. Like after they bail her out, she's like, I guess I owe you one, and then Tech's like, yeah, you do, and she's like, okay, I'll make it up to you, Jesus. And it's like, you suck, Sid. Like, you're the worst.
You know what this deserves?
That failed spectacularly.
Yeah, why was that only like the second half of the clip?
Also, you're muted, bro. I unmuted you.
I thought I unmuted myself. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, it was supposed to be the entire segment of the Ewok chant, but thanks to you, Money. It's actually interesting. I learned something new about. Move the docket over, dude. Move the docket over to where it's supposed to be. Jesus, that's where it goes. Don't move.
Let's
Well,
make
it's down
docket the word
here.
of the year.
I keep
Just move it up
forgetting
there.
about your. I keep forgetting about your little gifts because.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you can't use
do
them.
that. Yeah.
I made them not as sensitive, so they won't pop up all the time anyway. But,
Make it rain, Charlie.
oh, she made it rain celebration. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I learned something new
Sid.
about the because you know how Twitch has gifted subs. So I saw
Yeah.
that option, right? Like when Zach was doing a solo stream. But in order to gift subs, everyone in the chat has to allow it, and it's like still new. So if they didn't allow it, it doesn't go anywhere. So you still pay, but no one else gets gifted unless they allow the gifting. So I had to like ask the viewers, "Yo, go allow gifting so you can get a free membership." I thought that was bizarre. I thought that should already be implied, but whatever.
This is the thing on YouTube or just
Yeah.
Twitch right now?
No, it's a thing on YouTube now. Like they added it. So like if you become a member, you have an option to buy more memberships and gift them out to people who aren't members. But like the thing is, if they don't
Oh.
allow gifting, they can't become a member.
Oh, so it's
I was in the chat.
audience
Yeah,
has
I was
to have it in
literally
the settings.
I was literally in the chat like, dude, go allow gifting so you can get this free $5 sub.
OMG.
Where is Watto? That's a question, isn't it? I'm right here, T fucking money.
He's
Somehow
back. He's
Watto
T-Money.
returned, eh?
Oh my god.
Sexier than ever.
T-Money, you
Oh,
actually are hearing this like at the same time. Like he doesn't do it often at all. It was because of your appearance.
That's a treat.
Yeah, we miss you,
Sid
dude.
is his
Are
wife.
you keeping busy? T-Money, what are you doing? Are you working? What's up? We haven't seen you in
Team
like,
Money just got back from a big trip, I
Ooh.
think. With,
Yeah, I remember he sent the
Cool.
pictures.
Yeah.
saw his pictures.
Yeah. Team Money's always busy though. He's got an extremely hard major, so I feel like he's never not studying
What is he,
or
like, an
waking up
engineer
for
or
an
something?
exam. Yep, precisely.
Is he an engineer?
I think so.
God damn.
So we were at Entombed. We made our assumptions, and now let's go to mechanical engineering. Oh my god, my ex-girlfriend was a mechanical engineer. That shit's hard.
Is T Money your ex-girlfriend?
Plot twist. Plot twist.
She's infiltrated as T Money.
Dude, I'd
be so upset, like, if that actually was the case.
Like, I'm sorry, but dude, this has so many ads on it. Like, what the fuck, comic book?
Every news site is like this. It's insane. There's like 8 videos.
No, but these are like playing ads. Like,
yeah,
I know that's how it is.
The internet is.
Oh my god, when is that gonna change? It's like so dumb. No one wants to go to this shit. If you're gonna just have, I mean, at least it's
insufferable.
A trailer, but like, oh my god,
yeah,
so annoying. So the news is, Ewan McGregor would be more than. What the fuck? Sponsored by. Jesus Christ!
Can you zoom in
so bad
on the words? Por favor.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
This is obnoxious.
It like adjusts the resolution too when you want to zoom in to like avoid them. They follow you everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor hopes he'll say hello there to Obi-Wan Kenobi once more between 1999 and 2005. Yeah. Because the younger version. Yeah. We're trying to get far away. Set between the events of 2005, Revenge of the Sith, and then 6-episode series. 6 episodes. Oh my god, that was only 6 episodes, wasn't it? I actually.
Oh my god, I forgot about that too.
Pitted the exiled Jedi against his former Padawan and friend Darth Vader, and an ambitious Inquisitor Moses Ingram's Reva. Despite being billed as a 1-season limit, McGregor hopes to return. They're going to be Obi-Wan season 2. I was so happy to do it again and happy to work with Hayden again. McGregor said that his virtual conversation on the Disney Studios Awards website. I hope we get a chance to do it again. For McGregor, who only made voice cameos as a character in almost 2 decades since Revenge of the Sith, the series presented an opportunity to tell a story of actor he had visioned since 2005. Yeah, but it wasn't great. In the old days, I would joke about there must be a good story to tell between episode 3 and 4, but it's true. I always felt like there was, as McGregor said, I feel like Deborah Chow found it and absolutely nailed it, and just found the story that we wanted to see between the last one that we did and the first that was done in 1977. McGregor added, the Kenobi series adds our knowledge of the characters and is satisfying for the fans.
Oh, General Grievous.
Besides reuniting Obi-Wan and Vader for the first time since Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh. The series saw the returns of a young. I like how you guys both knew that, but I was dumb.
It's late.
Returns of a young Luke Skywalker's Uncle Owen, Joel Edgerton, and Aunt Beru in his mission to protect a young Princess Leia. Yeah. Con Man, Haja Estri, and Jedi smuggling Tala Durrett, which she was great, by the way. She's going to be at Celebration.
I know. I'm salty, as she should be.
She's English.
True, it makes sense. This is the time for all the Brits to shine.
You should just go.
They do have the 1-day tickets going up at the end of this month, correct? Few more days.
You would go for 1 day? You would travel all the way to London for 1 day?
Drive.
Casual.
Depends on the day.
It's like, yeah, I can drive across the Atlantic, no problem.
What even will be the main focus of this celebration? Like Ahsoka, Acolyte?
Yeah, Ahsoka and Mandalorian, right? Because the Mandalorian will be during the celebration. So.
Oh, is it going to coincide? What are the dates? Because it's during April, correct?
It's April 4th.
Oh, so never mind. It's early because
7th. It's one of those 2 dates.
It'll still be like middle of the season,
or maybe it's the 11th. Fuck, dude, I don't remember now. But yeah, it is literally the middle of the season. Later, Team Money. I think I'm gonna bring my computer and try to do some stuff. because I know there's gonna be some cool episodes while I'm on vacation, and Amanda's gonna crucify me, but I have to do something.
What is that, man?
What is
Oh.
this?
Remember, that's what shows up when you say Amanda. I think.
Really? Hold
I
on,
wouldn't
think
know.
so.
Hold on, I gotta test this.
Vacation. Actually, no, it might be vacation.
Isn't it?
Amanda.
Christmas.
Oh my god, that comes up every time I say Amanda. What the fuck?
Y'all can't see in the chat, but from our end, the AI generates the memes, the gifs.
I think they
voice
can
meme
see it.
recognition.
I think they can see it.
We can see. They can see it if you were to select the number and put it on screen.
It is on screen.
You put that on screen?
No, I
Oh,
didn't
why?
press that. It just automatically did that. I didn't get. It didn't even give me an option. It just showed that.
But wait, what? Because
Yeah.
normally it prompts us to choose, like, pick which one to then put on screen. So I thought if it's low opacity, that's just showing the preview.
No, that's just what it looks like.
It's what?
Have you been
Interesting.
testing it on your streams on your channel?
Yeah, and like it'll always
Is
give
it
me the
highlighted?
preview.
Is it like more? Is it not as opaque when you?
Oh,
have
it's
it?
like full opacity if I.
Interesting.
show
I didn't
me
give me any
it-
option. It just showed the preview.
I'll pull the
If
stream up.
somebody's-
Test it. Test it right now. Say something.
Amanda.
Amanda.
Oh, I turned it off. Amanda. What the fuck is this? I don't understand. Can you see it?
No, Cat's right.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're up
Okay,
here
I'll-
like the chat is like, why are they
Yeah,
saying
the chat are
Amanda?
like, what are they
We're
talking
like
about?
all hallucinating.
Amanda.
Amanda,
Oh,
Amanda.
oh, there we go. See now. it's
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Oh, okay. It's funny because it shows me two options to put up there, and two are the exact same, which is the one that we don't want. That's so funny. What up, Obsession?
Session.
Welcome, dude.
We are misfits right now. We're playing with the
Yeah.
the AI is getting the better of us right now.
We're all delirious up here talking about how much we hate Sid and
Oh,
like
God.
figuring out how the new stream software works.
Could you imagine if we ever saw like a live action Sid?
Cat, don't say things like that.
You're poking
I
the bear
feel
with that
like-
one.
Yeah.
I
You're
would
literally
cease to
poking Zach
exist.
in the face with this twig. He's
Kathleen
like,
Kennedy, just like after she heard that, she shot up in bed and was like, "Oh my god, we need a live action Sid movie."
Oh
we
my
all know
God.
she watches the stream, so don't give
Yeah.
her any ideas, Kat. Just saying.
Maybe if they pair her with Kersantin.
Oh,
No, I'm
God.
kidding. I'm
Sid
kidding. I'm
and
kidding. I'm kidding.
Kersantin.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, the live
No,
action.
because he
Martez
ripped
Cruz.
off the other guy. Trandosians, is that their species? He went absolutely ballistic on them.
I'd be
so.
fine if Kersantin killed Sid.
Oh God.
What are you gonna do? Tear my arms off, Kersantin?
Well, okay. We're gonna talk about
She
Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum should have bodied and destroyed Boba Fett with just one punch. His skull should have been fractured.
Okay, I will never not be absolutely bewildered by the fact that Boba wasn't paralyzed after
Dude,
that
he's
literally
like
was like
70-year-old man.
he just runs out in his robe unscathed, no blood, perfect, like not even a broken bone that we know of. I'm like, how are you walking? You just got absolutely mollywopped and tossed around
I
like a
agree.
rag
Molly
doll.
whopped.
He
Yeah.
should have been in a wheelchair for the rest of the series, just like flying around on his jetpack in his wheelchair.
Get him one of the Power Ranger bikes.
Oh, man.
I almost feel like bringing that up just to see.
Rewatching him getting absolutely tossed.
Oh my
By
god, why did this
Chrysanthemum.
guy put this massive filter on it? So it's like you can't even tell what's happening. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay.
Y'all just cursed Star Wars. Watch her be a huge fan of HS now. She's
Dude, he was like in a back to tank. He gets out of the back to tank and like just gets bodied, and then gets punched in the face with like an electrical like
the
brass knuckles.
spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he just is fine. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Seriously.
Here.
Talk about a jump scare too. That whole sequence, I was just like, I still haven't caught my breath from this jump scare.
Okay, can you guys? Okay, here. Can you guys hear this?
Yeah.
Okay. We won't mention those guys.
Ow!
He should be like dead right there.
He gets
Fucking
clapped.
bodied, bro. He gets bodied. Like, look at this shit.
I just want that on repeat. Wait, play it one more time.
Oh my god.
One more
dude.
time.
Oh my god. He's like, ugh.
The sound effect it makes is just.
Oh my god. Like, it's just so funny because everyone else like suffers and is in like severe pain or dies, and Boba Fett just keeps getting back up.
I am Boba Fett.
Also, I'm sorry, but like one of those punches, you're dead, right? Like, look at this shit, dude.
Seriously.
Well, actually, he probably is dead. He's probably just done, right?
No, they're.
I don't know.
They're them after
Does
this.
he get back up?
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
gets bitten.
Yeah, I mean, I think they all die. All the guards all die.
No,
No,
they
because they
don't
get
die.
thrown over the cliff. Oh, is this just
Oh,
a Kirsten and
Did they
wait.
not go to the other part where he gets bodied? They only showed like one part of it. Hold on. Oh, there's
Why are
I
we
totally
spending so much time on this?
I totally skipped this. Hold on, sorry. That was my bad. Oh my god. Yes,
the
please.
initial getting yeeted out of the tank?
Also, this reveal was pretty sick, not gonna lie.
It was like the
Oh, it
best part
was.
of the whole show.
I was like,
He doesn't even look surprised.
Like, I knew you were coming. I am
He's
Boba
like,
Fett.
I've been waiting for you, you hot piece of ass.
You're not what I expected.
You're
that
not
right
Fennec.
there.
Like, look at this old man.
That. Ow.
I just totally forgot about that one too.
Do you
Oh my
enjoy watching
God.
old men get beaten up by Bigfoot?
Just like, how is he not dead after this one alone? I mean,
He's
come on.
Boba Fett, man.
Not even
No.
scratched.
The other one is worse. The other one's so much worse.
Yes.
That also should be a kill.
Yeah, he should have. His skull should be like fractured in half. He should have like blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, he should be dead, right? I mean, come
Oh
on.
my god.
Plus 10 health.
The Pacta tank.
Hope Lizard Grandma goes to prison. Did you already favorite that or show that?
Yeah, I
Oh my
favored
God.
both of those. You were too immersed in watching Bubba get his ass beat.
Ew.
Wait, they did the same move twice. He just gets
That's right, he
backhanded
literally-
in the face.
Okay, how it's like, well, first of all, how did he just like he got bit, right? And then he just
This-
like removed it like really quick without losing like a finger or like
But
part
I
of his
think-
hand.
After this, Chrysanthemum literally like cracks his back and Boba like passes out. Like, how is his spine? I could be misremembering.
Oh, yeah,
Ah!
that's not what you want to hear.
Oh god, you guys are awful.
All right, shall we move on to something else?
Hold on, I just gotta see him get thrown again. Here we go.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Sucker
Okay.
punched.
I'm like sweating over
enough.
here. That shit was so funny. Oh my god. Oh fuck.
This is what happens when we don't have an actual full-fledged docket for the evening, folks. We just go back and rewatch. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like miss when Book of Boba Fett was like out, because like I don't know, every episode it was like a fun time. It felt like a lawless, different time for the fandom. I don't know.
We got to like rip it to shreds every week, so there was that.
Did we do
No,
watch
it's-
parties?
We did. Or we
We
did. I don't know if we did
did?
watch parties, but we definitely like talked about it every week. And I just remember
yeah.
I did not like the Book of Boba Fett at the time of watching it, except for that one episode that everybody loved.
Episode 5, 6.
It was like, was it 6 or was it 7?
How many episodes were there? 8?
I think it was 8. I think it was
can't
7.
remember.
Well, no, it was 6 because 2 were Mando.
No, 6
Episode
was
5
the
was
fir-
Bryce Dallas Howard,
I thought that was
where
6.
he.
I think 6 was Bryce
Episode
Dallas Howard,
1
7 was Grogu, and then 8 was the finale.
Oh my god! Episode 1, he comes back. Episode 2, he makes his staff.
No.
Episode 3,
No.
what the heck
Yes.
happens in episode 3?
I don't remember.
Sweet lord, what does happen? Oh, he goes. All the Tuscans are dead. But then what happens after that? Episode 4 is one of them is about how he revives Fennec.
Oh wait,
And
there were
gets his ship
7
back.
episodes, not 8. So yeah, so
5, I think, was the
5
Bryce Dallas Howard episode.
5 was Bryce Dallas Howard, 6 was the Grogu one, 7 was the finale. There were not 8, there were 7.
Who directed that Grogu episode? Was that Dave Filoni?
I think it's Filoni.
Yes, it was Filoni. Was it only one episode?
With Filoni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that dude, I'm sorry, but that series was so forgettable. There's a lot of shit that I forgot from that. Either that or I just blocked it out, either way.
I wonder if there's a potential at all. I mean, on the topic of season 2s, I know we were talking about you and wanting to reprise Kenobi. I think there's more possibility for Book of Boba Fett season 2 than a Kenobi season 2.
Yeah, I just don't want to see it.
How about we like move on to other stuff? How about we like don't do either of those?
True.
Right? Is it just me? I don't know. I'm kind of sick of both of them. I don't want to be disappointed with Kenobi, and Boba Fett doesn't intrigue me anymore. Being how old he is.
I feel like I look back more fondly on Boba Fett now than I did. I never was at a point where I didn't like it. It just like I liked Mando more. Do we think Boba's going to be heavily involved in Mando season 3 at all?
I don't even know if he shows up. I don't know. I guess like I just say that because I haven't heard anything about it. Like usually there's rumors like, oh, like Boba Fett will show up, and
True. He's
I
not
just-
even like
there's
in the
been-
trailer.
there's been nothing about it.
Yeah.
Is it just kind of assumed though, because it's like a given? Like now that their universes have collided, is there going to be a straight up Book of Boba Fett episode in the middle of Mando season 3? Is that what's happening now?
Not. The episode just starts with him in the Bacta tank.
I wonder
Oh
if that
my
was like a
God.
test, like Dave Filoni doing that episode in the middle of like a show that was like relatively unrelated, right? If that was like a test, like to show, hey, look, we could put like teasers from other shows inside of other series to make sure that people watch them longer or something. Like who knows? Another thing, will it be successful if we have other, characters from other shows show up just to better promote the show, right? Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past them, right? I'm sure it
It
was.
was like first crossover, yeah.
It's so weird. I don't like it. I don't want
I
them to
hate
ever
it.
do that again.
I hate it, but I mean, it makes sense if it draws more viewers, right? And people talk about it. So, fortunately, that's what's going to happen. And another thing is, it's so weird to go into Mandalorian with them together again. Like, I was expecting it to be a full-fledged, like, 3-episode with the two of them, like, not even being together until, like, maybe the middle of the season, right? Or something like that. So it's like, you get a whole new side of Mando where it's not reliant on having a kid with him the whole time, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that would have been interesting to see, right? Like him and Bo-Katan fighting where he doesn't have to worry about the kid, right? Or him and Bo-Katan having all this, or him just going on missions or fighting or meeting people or just being him who he was before he met Grogu, right? This was a time to be able to do that, and now
I agree.
now we're
I
back
was
to square
prepared.
one.
I was prepared to go like a season without Grogu, and I would have been fine with that. But it feels like the overlords at Lucasfilm were like, we need to sell Grogu merchandise, so we need Grogu in the third season. So get them back together immediately.
I feel like from a character perspective, Grogu offers like vulnerability for Din because there's the constant worry about, is something going to happen to him? Is somebody going to steal him? Is somebody going to use him as a hostage against like Mando? Which Mando otherwise, like, he seems, I don't know, as an individual character, he doesn't seem to necessarily have fear or regard. Not that he doesn't care about his own life, but like he seems like a pretty fearless person who wouldn't care. Like, oh, if I die, I die, But like with Grogu in the picture, it at least offers some like stakes. And I don't know why, but I'm fixated on like the Bo-Katan dialogue with supposedly Grogu in the first teaser that focused more on her, where we hear her saying, "Did you really think your dad was the only like Mandalorian?" I don't know why. I feel like I can picture Bo having like malicious, like going off the rails and like kidnapping Grogu to get the Darksaber. I don't know. I don't want her to go down that route, but I feel like Grogu is going to be used for some sort of leverage or something against Din, because it's like a weak point for him.
And
I
as
just
much
don't.
as I love, sorry Zach, as much as I love Bo-Katan, I just have like a strong inkling that like her saying what she said like at the end of the trailer, where she's like, your dad's the only Mandalorian. It just feels so marketed, right? I don't know. Like a lot of the promotional material feels catered to for specific audiences, right? And not so much the grandiose Star Wars trailers we're usually getting. It feels like all of it is tailored to a narrative of the general audience who loves Grogu and loves the father-son dynamic, right? And not so much the Star Wars universe. And that's kind of what has been hitting me as of late when I'm rewatching the second trailer. First trailer was way better, but both of them are tailored a certain way, and it worries me that the qualities of storytelling and exploration of the Star Wars universe is going to go down drastically just to fulfill a need for the general audience to see Grogu like be with his dad, right?
I mean, we have to give it to him. He's a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Like, there is literally the world before Grogu and the world after, like, in terms of pop culture.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying, especially, and like your use of the word like marketed. I don't know, because like the first two Mandalorian season trailers, I feel like still had this sense of mystique and like not revealing anything, and it was like, watch the show to see what happens, versus this third trailer does feel quite different, like an outlier. It hasn't gone in the same trend of keeping some of that like allure and like holding back. If anything, like I feel like we got way more than I would have anticipated in terms of sneak peeks from this latest trailer. So
Our queen has returned.
No, I just saw that. Welcome, Alice. And I'm sorry, Zach. What were you saying earlier when I cut you off?
I was just gonna say that it's a stupid ass line because Grogu's met a ton of Mandalorians. Like he's met Bo and her lackeys before.
yeah.
He's met like a bunch of Mandalorians saved him and Din in season 1 from the bounty hunters.
True.
So like he's met no, he doesn't think that Din's the only Mandalorian. He's met a ton of them.
So I wonder what the context is of that, and whether it's going to be as stupid as we think it's going to be, or if there's going to be more to it, right?
She even talking to Grogu now? That leads me to be like, is there plausibly anybody else it could be? But I didn't even think about that See, sometimes it benefits me to be stupid. See, I'm not hyper aware of these things. I could have lived in ignorant bliss till you pointed that out, Zach.
I
But
know.
now
I
I'm
want
just like, that is
again.
a stupid lie.
Again, I'm not saying you're the general audience, but like think about it, right? Like they're marketing to people who probably don't remember what happened, and they're just doing
Yep.
things to get those reactions, right? Or the oh look at the little paper, he took the little dad, right? You know, and it's like
Yeah.
like I understand, like I love him, dude. I love him to death. He's like the cutest thing ever, right?
I would die for Grogu.
Has fucking 20 Grogus everywhere, right? You know, I like he is a culture phenomenon. I agree, right? And rightfully so. Like I don't hate him, but I just worry that it's going a different direction. And another thing is, you know, Lucas did sell merchandise so that he could stay away from studios, right? Like he did that to make money, right? That he didn't think that the films were going to do as well as they did, right? So he thought merchandising would be a great way to like film like fan fund his own project so that he could stay away from that, right? Whereas now we got like the corporations that he was like veering away from doing the same thing he did, and it comes across as like not passionate, just for profit, right? And
Like the project itself
yeah,
is like,
well,
how can we
like
spawn out
every
merch
project
from
has
this?
been like gearing towards that, right? And that's why I feel like a lot of what Kenobi was a result of that thinking, right? And that mindset of not creating something that you created yourself, just you bought and that you're milking, right? So
Do you have any
Question.
idea how much I loved that when I was a kid? Like that he would merchandise. When I was a kid, I watched like Attack of the Clones and I saw Kit Fisto in the background, and I was like, I want a Kit Fisto action figure, and that was a thing, even though he was just like a background character. Or like you get Plo Koon, or like they had all like the background Jedi, which was sick. And I just thought it was something that I appreciated a lot when I was a little kid.
I mean, I loved the
That's like
Legos too, dude. Like their licensing with Lego when I was a kid. Like I had all of them. I still have a half built Star Destroyer in my
You
closet
way.
at my parents'
Finish
house.
that, bro.
I didn't finish it, and then I was going to finish it, and then next thing you know, I'm growing up, and it's like Legos are for kids, right? Now I'm like, I want to go back to it and build all those things. I bought
Do
a
it.
they had a special at Costco for who's the I always forget his RD or R no what's the droid for Cal?
B2? BD. BD.
BD.
BD1 or something like that.
Yeah,
What is it?
BD1.
Yeah.
Is it BD1? Yeah, we got like the whole mechanical from they had it for at Costco for like 30
At
bucks.
Costco?
Yeah,
OMG.
they had the Lego like the full, you know, like those big ones that are like mechanical.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those expensive ass ones, right?
No
They had it for
way.
like 30 bucks at Costco, and we're like, dude, we're grabbing this. We're just gonna do it. And I still need to build it,
Yeah, like the
but
steal.
it's
Build him.
solid, right? Like I love I'm a big fan of merchandising when it comes from the area of you're funding your passion project, right? Not we're gonna milk this shit for all it's worth.
Oh. Do you
What up,
think the
Jan?
fact that the latest trailer premiered during, I keep wanting to say Super Bowl, premiered during a very pivotal Monday Night Football halftime, like, does that have any impact from an advertising standpoint or any influence at all on what the way they frame the trailer? Or like, would it have been the same trailer regardless of when and where it premiered?
I think you're onto something there, for
They've
sure.
done that quite a few times though, right? With
I'm trying
whether
to
it's a Super
think.
Bowl or like a halftime trailer in the NFL. They've utilized the NFL multiple times. They did it for The Last Jedi. They did it for The Force Awakens. So it's like it is
Yeah.
the tradition that they do. I don't know how those numbers compare because they showed like the Mandalorian pulled what like 50 million views from that, or 52 or something like that, highest forever. I don't know what the article was showing, but it just seemed to me like they didn't take into account what the Last Jedi numbers were or what the Force Awakens numbers were, and they were just trying to, you know, promote something that was trending, right? But anyway, Zach, I want to hear your thoughts on that.
On what? The trailer?
Yeah, like because Kat was saying she made her point, and then you're like you're onto something. I wanted to hear what you had to say about that.
That was my point. I agree with
Yeah.
you.
Oh, that's it.
You don't have to elaborate. Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably. I mean, but you are
don't
probably
know.
onto something though. I just feel like it is a trend, and they do it a lot. So I
I'm
don't know if
trying to
there's
remember.
anything. I don't know if there's anything to it. Otherwise, Like it would make
Like-
sense they tailored for the
Yeah.
general audience as a result of it being in one of the biggest sports or biggest broadcasts in the world, right? But
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's hard to think that wouldn't have an influence. I don't know.
I mean, like compare that to the Andor trailer that they showed at Celebration. I don't think they would have played a trailer like that on a Monday Night Football game, because it was very like subtle and like not very clear as to what was gonna happen. It was just a lot of cool visuals and good music and a bunch of new characters that we really didn't know other than Cassian. And yeah, I don't
even
think
that, even then, most people don't know who Cassian is, right?
Yeah,
True.
fire.
Making it rain.
Alice always made it
Water.
rain.
Earth.
She's still here.
Fire.
Alice, aren't you supposed to be like leaving?
She
Don't
tunes
remind
in when
her.
she's at work.
Don't remind her; she'll stay longer.
You were the kid who's like, teacher, we haven't turned in our homework yet.
No,
As a
God,
matter of
Oh
word.
god.
Bro, I missed so many homework assignments when I was a kid, and I was absent so many times. And
How did
tardy
you not
so
get
many
like
times.
truancy?
Well, no, I almost didn't graduate or walk. Well, I was going to graduate, but I almost didn't walk because I had like 30 unexcused absences.
Jesus, dude.
Because I just had so many other things I'd rather be doing than going to first or
And
second
your
period.
parents let that happen? Oh, you would just straight up bounce or just go in late?
I did get sick a lot, but aside from that, I would go in late because I just like I need to sleep another hour, bro. I can't go into this math
Oh,
class at 8 a.m. or whatever it was. Like I was up late gaming or whatever the hell I was doing as a high school kid, right? So
If we do get Obi-Wan season 2, we could get Cody in it, which was in the script for what would have been the movie. I think Cody's probably dead by the time of Obi-Wan, if I'm honest. Now that we know that he's no longer with the Empire.
Maybe we'll find out.
Yeah.
yeah, do you think we'll see Cody at all in this show anymore?
I effing
Yeah,
hope so.
It
I
would be
can't
really weird if
not.
he just never showed up.
Not tonight, that's for sure. But
No, not tonight.
I'm so resigned to it, dude. We're just gonna. It's gonna be some. They're gonna be in a cave, and there's gonna be some like creatures that are dangerous.
Yeah, let's just make an
forgot we
official
have an
prediction.
episode coming
Let's
up.
make an official prediction for what we think's gonna happen and see if we're right. Let's just do it like
Okay.
instead of just like joking about it. Let's just like
Oh.
actually say what we're feeling. We can
Yeah,
all go individually, or we can just group talk.
That's
thing.
my guess. Then I think they're gonna be trapped in a cave, and there's gonna be something in the cave that's dangerous, and then they're gonna have to like I don't know evade it, and then find their way out of the cave, and then that's gonna be the episode. And
Oh my god,
when the
that would-
credits,
That would actually be so dumb if they just go back and Wanda's like the new captain, and now Sid like listens to her because she's like, oh well, they saved my life, so we'll work together now, and it's like a mission. But now Wanda Sykes is the new Sid, and Sid just kind of like is a dead weight the entire time, and we're just like, can we kill her, please?
Oh
And
my
then it-
god.
please.
She's gonna do something where she trips, and like everyone has to go back and they get separated. And then they're like, "Oh god damn it!" Now it's like a whole like they're entombed,
We're
and now they're
entombed.
separated, and now it's gonna be Tick and
Tick.
it's gonna be Tick and Omega
Echo.
and Echo trying to make it out, and then it's gonna be Hunter, Sid, and Wrecker
Rika.
and Rekka making it out.
I actually think they're gonna go grave robbing. I feel like I don't know.
Like,
That's
actually
my
go
prediction.
grave robbing.
Whose grave? Is it going to be anybody important?
That's what I'm
Padme's
like, I don't
grave.
know.
How would you feel if they
don't-
just desecrated Padme's?
Sweet lord, I think I might give up on Star Wars forever.
Like, who's this chick? Just like takes
Sid's
her.
like, This
I
chick
need
used
you
to
to
be a
go to-
senator.
Oh my
now she's
god! I
got
would
worms coming out of
cease-
her eyes.
I would cease to exist. Sweet lord, we don't even get a Padme name drop in Kenobi, and if they were to do that to us and then decimate her,
Oh, I
great,
know.
forget it.
Imagine they mentioned Padme in Bad Batch, but not in Kenobi. That's
Sweet
like a
lord.
massive disconnect.
Sweet lord. Let's pray that's not what happened. I don't know who it would be. I don't know. I'm just trying
Newt
to think of something
Gunray.
exciting. Oh, Who would have been buried with a bunch of treasures that Sid would happen to know about and want to steal? I don't know.
Oh God, I
Zero
swear to
the
God,
Hutt.
dude, if they are just gonna do exactly what they were doing before the first 2 episodes in the first season, then I'm just like, why, dude? Let's just do something else. We have to go to Dooku's
Dooku
grave.
doesn't have a grave. Dooku's body got incinerated when the ship blew up, so I don't think he might have like a
He's just
like a
headless in
memorial,
in a
but he has
tomb.
no body. His
Yeah.
body's gone.
I hope they at least haircut the Crosshair from time to time. No, they won't. It's too short.
Dude, I know they should do it though. Like just
It's too
like
the episodes are too short for them to do it. I'm sorry, but it's just if they were hour long, yeah, sure. They can
They've
do
done
like
it
the Game of Thrones
before.
thing where they cut between 2 things, but it's too short. They're not gonna do
They
it.
should make them 30-minute episodes, and there should be 10 of them. And there should be no filler episodes. There should be no freaking like day at the racetrack with Sid episodes. Every episode should have an important role in telling the story, and I'd be fine with 10 episodes that were 30 minutes
But
long
it's
each.
like if you have the Bad Batch going to a tomb to grave rob, and then you intercut with like Crosshair doing some sick shit, it's like completely 2 different things that are unrelated. So it would just be weird, wouldn't it?
That's what cross-cutting is. It's
I mean,
telling
not
two
always.
stories at once. Yeah,
Well,
but
well,
it can be. You can have
I know,
two
but
totally
like
different things happening.
an important thing about like drawing emphasis to what Crosshair's doing is that there's some relation to what the other team is doing. If it's just completely random, it's like, what's the point of intercutting? Like it
Maybe
makes
he's looking
no sense.
for them, and they're entombed. And
if who they find is like related to Crosshair or some shit, sure, or like whatever the hell it is, but it has to have some kind of reasoning for the
this
intercut.
is what
Otherwise,
should
it's just
happen.
weird.
When Tick was having his day at the racetrack and he was like looking out at the crowd, there should be some kind of footage of him, that gets leaked, and then the Empire sees it, and then they send Crosshair after them. Like, that's what I thought they were gonna do at the end of the episode, and they didn't. And I was like, oh, so this was a complete waste of time. So maybe they'll pull that out in this episode, but yeah.
Oh man. Or like, is this just the beginning of like every batch member getting their time to shine? Like last week was Tick's episode to show his skills. Like
episodes for like 5 episodes. Oh my god.
It's stupid because if they're gonna do that, like, you need to develop the character. They didn't develop Tick at all. Like, all Tech did was what he usually does. Like, he didn't learn anything. He just won the race because he's good at technical stuff. Like, he didn't discover anything new. He didn't find out anything about himself. It was just like, oh yeah, Tech's the technical guy, but you already knew that. Like,
I was curious because
figure it out.
It was like I saw it as like, okay, because he got severely, what I presume to be, I thought he was straight up gonna die in the second episode of this season when he gets like his entire femur gets absolutely mimicked from the payload, and he couldn't like walk. I was like, oh, is this them?
I still call him Nemec, dude. I'm so bad. I forget.
Anemic.
Go ahead. Sorry,
oh my god. I thought it was going to be like oh, look, he got super wounded, couldn't even walk, and here he is now, like, proving his worth still, like, he's valuable to the team. But it didn't even necessarily even focus on that psychological aspect for him, like, not wanting to be a weak link, and so he steps in to do this. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. It felt coincidental. It's like, what is the symbolism here of having him get super wounded and then coming in to save the day? I don't know. That's why I'm like, if it wasn't following that theme, are they just going to now give everybody a time to shine episode? Is that what this is starting? I don't know. I hope I'm wrong.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I didn't even think about that. So if that happens, then I'm not surprised. And that was actually a genius topic to bring up, to be honest with you, Kat. I didn't even think about that.
No, that was like legitimately like a good writing idea. Like, if they had a couple like side remarks from other members of the team where it's like, oh, Tech, like, leave you handle the technical stuff, we do the fighting, and then like Tech in this episode is like, I can fight too. Like, like I can hold my own too. Like that's reveals something about his character, but instead they're just like the technical guy does techie stuff to win a race. Burr burr burr. Vroom vroom. That's all that it was.
Yeah.
I'm in my mom's car. Vroom, vroom. Sorry.
I'm
No,
in
you're
Miss
actually.
Sid's car.
I haven't laughed this much during an evil Ewok episode in a long time.
Dude, if they okay, Kat, I will tell you this: if they actually rob a grave, I don't know.
I hope they do. I'm
I
trying to think of
we
something
should
I'd
make
want to watch.
we should make it interesting.
Oh,
like
that's
Skin
no.
in the game.
I'll
Skin in the game.
I guess I'm skin in the game. I'll like, oh god.
He'll clean your apartment.
you just go out for like food. I somehow know that you and Tom are gone. I just go inside. I start cleaning. You're like, oh, I'm like wearing like a full on like maid outfit. You're like, oh no, I
French,
clean.
French
I
maid
stay.
outfit.
Yeah, no, I can do the Family Guy. Oh no, I stay, I clean. And then you're just like,
God.
you're like, you need to leave. You're like, no.
I know I won, Alex, but this is getting out of hand. First off, you'd have to know you'd have to time it perfectly and be like, all right, they're leaving their house for 5 hours because you have to drive to get up here. Like,
flat.
That would have to be.
We go back 10 minutes beforehand. Alex is with Sid, and she's like, Kat's got this little doodad that I need. I need you to infiltrate her apartment and bring it to me so you can sell it for some credits.
It's entered our real lives now. It never ends.
Was there ever an episode last season that didn't start with like a Sid quip or like a Sid, I need you to go XYZ? Like, were they ever just
episode?
of both seasons?
No, because season 1 started.
Yeah, I remember in like I think she appeared in the second episode or something for the first time, or maybe it was the third. But I remember like there's like a 5-minute window where we're like, oh, who's this gonna be? Like, is this gonna be someone like we know? Is this gonna be someone cool? And then it was just freaking Sid.
Oh my god! How did they collide with her? Because she just has a bar, right? Did they just go into her bar? I can't even remember.
I feel like didn't someone like bring them to her? She probably had like eyes across the city, and then she sucks.
I'm sorry, but Jennifer Coolidge, if she voiced it, she couldn't be a gang member, right? Or like a smuggler. Like, it would have to be like just a comic relief character. But I think that would be so funny if she voiced a character in Star Wars. That impression fills me with rage because it's so accurate.
Oh my god.
Seb, yes. Absolutely.
Maybe from now on, every time someone leaves us a hate comment, we'll have Zach send them a personalized video of Sid.
Like, tell me more about what mission I go on, Zach. I'll pay you money.
Oh my god.
Is
this episode out yet? I need you to read that description to me. We're 3 minutes out, but I know it came out pretty late for you last week.
Oh yeah, this defines whether you watch it tonight or not.
Yeah.
Bad Batch. It is not out yet.
Dang. I feel like when like Andor was dropping, I would refresh at like 11:54 and it would be
it was like 10
sometime.
minutes early.
Yeah.
Oh man. I really don't want it to be a filler episode, but it's gonna be. What do you think?
They're all gonna be trapped. Percentage-wise?
What's the percentage that it's not a filler episode?
Oh, chances? Okay, I'm trying to be hopeful.
Rebellions are built on hope.
God. I want to say like 60% chance it's not.
60% that it's
Because
not.
actually, more I think about it, what if they all get entombed and this is like Wrecker's episode and he has to like dig them all out? Like, is that what
No,
happened?
I don't want that. I'm gonna dig him out. I'm Wrecker.
Ricka, you're
Are you,
stabbing me.
Are you? Oh God, what's that one Johnny Depp? Are you Gilbert? Are you Gilbert Grape's brother?
Oh my
I don't know that reference.
You've never seen that movie? It's so good.
Alex! Oh my god.
Leo played. What was his condition? I don't even know what his condition was.
Autistic? I don't know. He was.
I
don't
he was
know.
autistic, but it's like a bigger version of it.
Oh, I don't.
Hey, you guys.
Cat's like,
Cat's just
Cat's like, just take me away from here. Just drag my body.
Cat's gonna die and she's gonna have to be entombed.
We're all getting canceled tonight.
Well, we're all a little autistic. It's just some are a little bit more than others. So
we need to stop talking now. Oh my god. It's midnight as the episode dropped. Sweet Lord, I can't believe. What if we descended into
madness?
It's golden. I'm loving it.
All right, it's up.
Read me that description, please.
The batch searches for an ancient treasure that stirs up a shocking surprise. God
Fucking
freaking
God
damn it.
damn
That
it.
sounds good. No.
You know who's in the
good.
thumbnail? You know who's in the thumbnail? Sebastian's freaking right. It's Wanda Sykes' character. She's in the thumbnail with Omega.
Oh,
Dude, we can write this shit.
Round of applause for Sebastian. He freaking nailed it.
Dang. Are you psychic?
Dude, he wagered his life, bro. So he's still alive. How about that?
He is still alive.
He was
You're
on
right.
the verge. He was on the verge of something very bad happening to him, and it didn't happen.
He could have died.
Yeah.
He could have been entombed.
I've got to say, I'm more intrigued by that description, though. Like, I actually kind of want to watch. I'm more intrigued by that description than.
Okay.
You're telling me that doesn't excite you even the slightest bit more than the team goes to a race?
Well, yeah, a little bit, but not that much.
Oh my fucking God. Okay.
It says they discover a big surprise, right?
I'll go watch it and I'll be back.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I kind of want to.
You should watch the cat, and then if it's great, come back. If it's not, just go to sleep. It's okay.
All right, I might actually go watch it. I think I don't know. I will. You know what?
Okay, I'll be back, guys.
All right.
You just have to do it. You just have to do it.
Maybe I'll see you guys on the other side.
All right, I like the non-committal.
Yeah. I don't lock myself in anything I can't promise.
Of course. All right.
Let's see what happens. Later.
All right, everybody. I'm going to, as usual, share my screen, get the timer up, and then we will watch the episode, and we will see if it's filler or not. I really wish there was a feature that I could just like bring up a timer, but this is the best it's gonna be. All right, gonna start the timer now. I'm starting the episode, and I'm gonna watch the intro as always. Entombed. Oh, they're still here. Guess at least it's not Sid. I swear to God, if she's just the same character as Sid, I'm gonna. It's if she has to be different than Sid, but so far they seem very similar. Yes, and if you get to the right spot and point it at the right spot at the wreckage of the second Death Star, you can find the freaking Pathfinder, the Wayfinder, whatever the hell it was called. I like the landscapes that they've done in this season. It does. It does look pretty Mustafar. It is not, and I am glad that it's not, because I don't think this is going to be a great episode. But maybe I'm just a cynic. You're gonna go into a cave, and then the cave is gonna collapse, and then you're gonna be trapped in the cave, and you're gonna have to work together to get out, and you're gonna find the treasure, and it's not gonna be what you expect. It's not gonna have much monetary value, but you'll be like, oh, this is pretty cool, and it teaches us an important lesson, and that's gonna be the episode. That would probably be the coolest outcome that we could possibly have. It's the mines of Moria. Yep, and there's the creature that I said was gonna be with them in the cave. The Arkenstone. Or no. God damn it. Here's the part where the entrance collapses, right? Yep. Why do I keep being right? We're entombed. Oh no, we're entombed. Yeah, we just need to collect all the studs now. I guess if anything, at least Sid's not in this. It's a marketable improvement. There's the creature that got in there. Oh yeah, didn't we see these in one of the trailers? And now they're separated. That's why I'm here. Just like we drew it up. Yeah, kinda. It's definitely taking inspiration. Well, like obviously this was gonna happen. You should have swapped it out like in Indiana Jones. Oh my god. Oh, is it the big Zilla Beast thing that Star Wars Theory thought? Yes. She's the same. She's just like Sid, except she's a pirate treasure hunter, and Sid is like a stay-at-home facilitator of jobs. They're the same person. They call all of the crew by little funny names like Brown Eyes and blah blah blah. They're just too similar for my taste. They recklessly endanger others. Another filler episode. All right. So, yeah. That was an episode of The Bad Batch. Let's see. So pretty much all this episode was Wanda's character building, and it didn't even really do that. Like, she didn't learn anything. She didn't grow as a character. What's up, brother?
What's up, dude?
So we were right again.
So Wanda Sykes' character sucks.
She's the same character as Sid. Like this, they're the same person. She's just a pirate treasure hunter, and Sid is a facilitator of jobs. Otherwise they act the same. They even call the Bad Batch like little nicknames, like Brown Eyes and shit like that. It's like they're too similar of a character for my taste. Like they
literally almost died, and then she's like, I still got a new mission for y'all. There's a chalice. And there, and I like how Hunter was like, really, because we're all sitting there like, yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go do that chalice. Let's go to Coruscant. How about we do that? How about we go find Gungi? How about we go do something fun? How about we like explore the story? How about we don't do any more side missions? How about we just ditch Wanda, kill Sid, and start fresh? What do you think about that?
I'm just sick of like when I watch a television show, I want every episode to have meaning. I want every episode to be building towards something. And they keep doing this thing where they have episodes where nothing is building towards anything in the grid. Like I thought for a second, oh, is this giant thing going to attract the attention of the Empire? Are they going to come for this? And is that going to be
We were thinking it was made by the Empire, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought in the trailer or something. But as I was watching this, I was like, oh, hold on a second. Maybe this episode is more than I gave it credit for, because maybe this giant robot thing is going to come into play. Nope, they destroy it, and it doesn't matter.
And they sacrificed the treasure that they held dear to realize the real treasure is life, kids. Remember, kids, don't go stumbling into treasure that you don't, and pirate stuff that doesn't belong to you, because bad things will happen to you, and you'll find yourself on a space Godzilla, and you'll have to sacrifice the treasure that you wanted just to survive. Remember that, kids.
But also totally do all that stuff because it'll make for a great story. Like that's But yeah, I agree with Alice, like in some regard. Like it was a nice looking episode, like it had good visuals. I just it connected nothing connected, useless episode.
Now, if they weren't released weekly, yeah, we wouldn't have such a gripe. But it's like every week we have to deal with this shit. It's like, bro.
Yeah, and I don't know, like it feels different than like a Friday cartoon. Like, you know what I mean? Like it just feels like it should be different than that.
Based off the quality alone, too, right? And the fact that it's run by a corporation, not just some indie studio releasing on Cartoon Network, right, or something. Like it's more than that.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm just like disappointed with this series, because it could. I keep going back to this. It could be so much more. It could have been like the Clone Wars of the of the rise of the Empire. And it's just not. It's more like Rebels, but not nearly as exciting.
What the fuck is this even saying?
What's with the Horizon Forbidden West long neck? Horizon Forbidden, the Horizon game? It's a video game where you like fight giant robot dinosaur things. And it looks like
Horizon. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I never played it. I
never
got
played it
offered a
either.
sponsorship though, and I never took it because I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
They need to be like Pizza Cat or Captain Planet, have an intro of them getting into their armor, and then it makes sense.
Oh god, yeah.
Guys, what just happened? I don't know, Charlie. I guess if anything, Sid wasn't in it, but I feel like
it was a story of morality about how not to be a pirate because bad things will happen. That's what it was. Remember, people, plot and storytelling is irrelevant when you're writing for kids. Remember that. You just need
and honestly, dude,
things to blow up.
how many kids are actually watching this? Like I think that more adults are watching this than kids. And I feel like they always learn this damn lesson over time. Like the Clone Wars started off kind of immature and for kids, but then it very quickly matured and became more, I don't want to say adult oriented, but definitely more mature. And then same thing with Rebels. Starts off like childish and then gets more serious as it goes on. Like here's an idea. Why don't you just start serious and stay that way, or like start dark and stay that way, or start mature and stay that way? Like, why do you keep having to transition that way slowly? Like, it's not like these kids are growing up that you're releasing the show along with. Like, maybe they're 8, and then by the time you end your show, they're like 11. Like, they're still kids. Like, it's not like they're adults now. Like just freaking make a darker show. Make a more mature
at least
show.
those 2 episodes are done.
Yeah, what's next on the docket? What's the next episode?
Isn't it Tribe? Yeah, it's Tribe.
God, that's filler if I've ever heard.
We're gonna hang out with Gungi though.
Is that what? Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
We're gonna hang out with Gungi. Yeah, we're gonna go to Kashyyyk. They're probably gonna do some lumber cutting and house building for 20 minutes, and then for 5 minutes there's gonna be something that happens, and they're gonna get out alive, and Gungi and all of them are gonna shake hands and go on their way to the next planet.
Okay, at least it's gonna be just at most one more filler episode until February 8th, where we get 2 episodes. Those are for sure not gonna be filler.
Yeah,
which is
gonna be sick. The Crossing is gonna be filler. Retrieval is gonna be filler. Metamorphosis might not be. Outpost, probably something cool, all the way down to Plan 99, which is going to be...
I'm mentally preparing for all of them for the rest of the season to be filler, except for 7, 8, and then 15, 16.
I think there's going to be like a couple plot points in here that it's going to be pretty cool, because Solitary Clone was sick. There's probably going to be something in here.
Imagine, though, if I'm right. And then it would basically be...
Then I'm going to say I give up.
You'd have 5 episodes out of 16 that weren't filler. Which would be the Solitary Clone, the Clone Conspiracy... what?
Metamorphosis is when No, I was responding to Alice.
Oh.
Who's going to be watching Tribe episode? Yeah, it's Metamorphosis.
Oh,
March
yeah.
1st. So
we're absolutely not. We're watch partying for Mando.
We could just do both. Fuck it.
Why would they do it on the same day? That's really stupid.
Because they forgot.
I bet you they move it.
They forgot.
But anyways, I was saying, if I'm right, then there'd be 5 out of 16 episodes that wouldn't be filler. That would be the Solitary Clone, the Clone Conspiracy, Truth and Consequences, and then the Summit and Plan 99. Though I think Tipping Point sounds... that doesn't sound like filler to me. I think everything else is, though.
Metamorphosis could be like Crosshair switching sides or something. Who knows?
I think it's going to be some fucking alien that metamorphosizes and attacks them.
You're probably fucking right, dude.
Of course
Shorty,
I'm right. We've been right about every single episode. You realize that, right? Like we
I
were
don't
right
even
about this
I don't
one.
even doubt anything anymore. I'm not even gonna give them the benefit of the doubt anymore. I'm just gonna be like, this is what's gonna happen. Get ready, guys.
Let's break it down. I said that they'd be going into a cave to hunt some treasure, and then it would collapse, and there'd be some animal in the cave that would attack them. You said they'd get separated, and then yeah, like we pretty much. I'm sick and tired of like knowing what happens before the episode starts. It's ridiculous. Like it's getting ridiculous.
It's predictable to the point of amateur, and it's annoying, right? Because what we're saying is like something that we don't want to see, right? It's something that's like so bare bones and basic, and what happens that exactly happens the way we say it, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, bro.
If I can predict what's gonna happen in your episode based off of like the one word that you're giving me, that's not a good thing. I don't know,
Yeah,
Alice. I might be
we
like
actually work for Lucasfilm, Alice. I forgot to tell you.
maybe I fall asleep at night, write these episodes, send them to Lucasfilm in my sleep, and then forget about it
And
when
then
I
they rip
wake
them
up.
off, and then they delete the thread and wipe your computer each time before you wake up, so that
Yeah.
you don't even know what happened. Yeah.
Like, God, this seems so familiar. Like I predicted this plot point by plot point.
Alrighty. Well, I think that about sums it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Wraps up for today. We will be live again on Thursday for the podcast, and we will have Ray Connects on again. She's an old friend of the podcast. She was on last year, probably around the same time.
She's
But
been on
she'll
a
be on.
couple times, right?
She's been on more than once.
I think she's been on like a couple times.
Oh, okay. So
She
yeah,
went on with you and Kat when I wasn't there, and then she went on with us like late last year or something.
Oh, really? Fuck, I don't even remember. Well, anyway, she'll be on. We'll talk everything. We'll get her opinions, and we'll have a good discussion. But yeah, alrighty. Till next time, guys. May the
See
force be with
everybody.
you.